Win Monday Nation. What is going on? Today is the latest episode of Paul's Take inside of the Win Monday podcast, on the heels of an awesome conversation with Penny Zenker, which by the time you're hearing this, her latest book, which we were just about to launch on the heels of our conversation last week. But by now, if you're hearing this, the reset mindset is out in the world. So 2 action items. 1, if you haven't already, go back and listen to our podcast convo. 2, pick up your copy of the Reset Mindset. And rather than just flock to Amazon, which I know that's the easy button, there are a bunch of additional gifts and resources if you get her book at resetmindset.net. I'll repeat that, resetmindset.net. So with that, reset. That's what today's take is all about. It's all about broadening our perspectives, broadening our horizons. Think to yourself in your personal or professional life, do you need a reset in anything? Is it health? Is it career? Is it relationships? Is it your leadership? Is it your performance? Wherever, your happiness, your fulfillment, think about the word reset. And if we were to think about resetting as broadening our perspectives to get to the best choice, that is what today's take is all about. And that is what Penny inspired, because she dropped an absolute golden nugget that I cannot remove from my mind. And it is this: in the spirit of growth, in the spirit of innovation, I've always been taught and trained and coached to say things like, or think things like, what if, ... So what if? And it's about growth. It's about innovation. Of course. It's about possibilities. It's about opportunities. Of course. But I think I've got a new favorite. Instead of what if, the 2 words that Penny introduced me to were what else? What else? And then we're going to fill in the blank. So here's a couple of questions for you to think about. Anytime that you might be feeling stuck, anytime that you have a strategic decision to make, anytime that you feel like you need to be open-minded, anytime that you feel like you're all out of options, but you just want to make sure, am I truly out of options? In any of those scenarios, ask yourself questions like, what else does this mean? What else can I do? What else are my options? Especially those second and third. I'm going to repeat those. What else can I do? What else are my options? I love this concept of what else instead of what if, because what if, it certainly leads you to a blank canvas. It certainly opens my mind, but it feels a little bit like I'm in the clouds, versus the stickier, the more tangible, the more tactical, because it makes me literally feel like a list. When I ask myself, what else can I do? Or what else are my options? I can put words on paper. I can put pen to paper. The power of the 2 words of what else, 1,000,000% can expand our mindsets, can expand our perspectives, can give us a fresh lens. So the next time you might be dealing with a strategic choice, or feeling stuck, or feeling like you just want to be open-minded, or maybe you're exhausting all options and you want to make sure, is this really all options? Here's the questions. What else can I do? What else are my options? Those are prime examples of unlocking the reset mindset. All thanks to Penny Zenker. Thank you, Penny, from the bottom of our hearts. I have already implemented this practice of asking myself, what else? I've already unlocked new options, new alternatives. And whether I took action on those or not, it's just taken me to a level where what else, what else, what else, what else? And at a certain point, I genuinely said, well, nothing else. I actually think that I did put all the options on paper. I have processed them all, and now I'm going to make a better decision faster. So I almost thought, for those of you that have read Better Decisions Faster, my book, and the Head, Heart, Hands equation, and green, yellow, red lights, you'll know exactly what it is if you've read the book. I almost think this is a beautiful 1-2 punch. This concept of what else can I do? What else are my options? And then as you list out all the options, then you check in with your head, you check in with your heart. And if they're both on board, that option could be a green light. You take action 10 out of 10 times. It could be a red light, no head, no heart, no action, but at least you got it on paper to open up your mindset, because one idea can lead to another, can lead to another. And if it's a yellow light, well, that's the messy middle, and we got to solve for the gap. But regardless, I just thought in a world where maybe there's one choice or two choices or three choices, and could we benefit from door number 4, door number 5? These questions of what else can absolutely do that. So thank you, Penny. Thank you to everybody inside of Win Monday Nation. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Paul's Take inside the Win Monday podcast. I'll see you next week.